In this video, I will show you how to update a previously imported use map in Chesar 3. As you will see, Chesar contains functionalities to minimize your efforts when you would like to update your chemical safety assessment to incorporate a new version of a use map, which has been made available in Chesar format by a sector association. You have previously imported a use map, completed the use description, and conducted your assessment based on this use map. Now you have received information that an updated version of the use map has been published in the use maps library. You want to update your assessment based on the new information made available. Note that uses and contributing activities which have not been updated by the use map developer will not be affected by the update. The assessment you have done for those uses and contributing activities will remain as it is. From the use maps library, download the updated use map file and save it on your computer. Then open Chesar, select the Chesar substance in which the updated use map needs to be imported, and go to box 2 containing the use description. On the left side of your screen, in the displayed lifecycle tree, right-click on the title of the use map you want to update. In the menu which appears, select Update Use Map. A pop-up appears, allowing you to select the updated version of the use map. Click Select and import the updated use map file. In this example, I use the updated version of the use map video tutorial Coatings and Inks. Next, a pop-up informs you that, if you proceed with the update, some changes will take place. Chesar compares the uses and contributing activities of the previously imported use map with those of the updated one. Based on this comparison, 4 types of changes may need to be done. New uses may need to be added, as these uses exist only in the updated use map. Existing uses may need to be removed, as these uses exist in the previous version but do not exist in the updated use map. Existing uses may need to be modified, as they have changed in the updated use map, either at use or at contributing activity level. And the updated use map may contain uses and contributing activities which you have previously deleted. In this case, you will need to choose whether you would like to re-import them. Let's have a closer look at the last 2 types of changes. Firstly, the existing uses to be modified. In our example, 2 changes are indicated in this section. The first one is at use level and describes a change in the use name. In the updated version, the use name is described as using a new standard phrase. This modification will have no impact on your assessment. The same standard phrase has been added also to the related environmental contributing activity. The second change is a change at contributing activity level and describes the update of a SWED. The update of a SWED usually consists of changes in its content rather than its name or code. However, bear in mind that only the changes in the name and code are indicated in the pop-up message. You may find more details on the content changes in the documentation on the update provided by the use map developer. When a SPURC, SWED or SCED is changed, you will need to carry out your assessment again for those contributing activities. Now let's look at the previously deleted uses or contributing activities. In our example, we removed the environmental contributing activity with ERC4 because this use was not relevant for the substance, which is a pigment. At the time of deletion, this reasoning was entered in the justification field. As you can see here, the reasoning is now displayed in red in the update dialog. If the justification is still valid, you can tick the box "Do not import the previously deleted uses CAs," so you will not have to delete them again after you have imported the updated use map. Remember that the possibility to enter a justification for deletion of use map elements is only available from Chesar 3.4. To better visualize and analyze the changes between the 2 use map versions before triggering the update, you can always click the Generate Report button. It is a good practice to look at the generated document, which lists the changes in tables according to their type before proceeding with the updates. Once you have reviewed all the information, click OK to confirm the updates. Your use map has now been updated and you can assess the uses and contributing activities which have been updated. Remember to always review the overall assessment of your substance. Please remember that in case of questions, you can always consult the embedded help system by clicking on the orange question mark. Also, do not forget to always read carefully all the information provided by the sector associations on the Use Maps website. They may also have provided some files to help you clean your Chesar library. These files are called cleaning files and can be used to remove outdated versions of conditions of use, spurgs, sweats and skeds from your library. It is always suggested that you import them in your Chesar Box 6 under the relevant tab. Thank you for listening to this video.